Oh, okay, it's fine. What is going on? What is going on, everybody? Welcome to tonight's Mystery Dive giveaway live event. I thought for sure. Hold on, mute the stupid audio. I thought for sure everything was going to be messed up. It was so messed up on my phone, and then it pops up and it's actually perfect. It's one of the only times the live stream is actually perfect, like from the get-go. So anyways, multiple winners tonight, Midstream giveaway, and then mystery pouches later on. A total of 5 knives being given away tonight. Should be a great time. Usual stuff. Going slightly early tonight, which I think you guys will probably see more of moving forward. Just because the summer evenings, it's better for me to go slightly early. Of course, you know, I'll throw everybody for a loop and go later sometimes. To everybody who won something, either on Patreon or from last week, I'm slightly behind. I'm working on it. If you didn't get your tracking today, don't worry. I'm working on it. We had some stuff come up at 3 o'clock, and I was like, oh God, I forgot. So, it's as per usual. It always gets done. It's just being bumped back a bit. Anyways, Blade Binge is still the sponsor of tonight's live stream. We have an awesome prize from them, but we'll talk about that later. Who's at Blade Show? Who's at Blade Show watching this right now? Type 1 if you're at Blade Show watching this right now. I'm just curious. I'm at home because I'm a loser. I'm a loser dad trying to be here for kiddos. I have a little one. I know I have a new excuse every year. Most of my excuses have to do with kids. I don't want to leave my wife with a 1-year-old and 2 other kids. Like, I don't want to do that. So, you're really that many of you? Wow. Cool. Thanks. Appreciate it. I'll go 1 year. I mean, I've only been a YouTuber for 8 years. So, eventually, I'll make it. I did not get a Worksharp RMX. So they definitely talk with me, so maybe I should hit them up. They know that I'm like a casual. They know I'm like a, they know I'm more of like the collector enthusiast guy. They know that I don't do a lot of sharpening, but they still talk with me. Shay, thanks for the membership. Appreciate that. I have, so like, and this, I'm not flexing. Sincerely, thank you to all the companies who have offered to pay my way for Blade Show. I get multiple offers every year to just have the entire thing paid for with the hotels and everything, and I sincerely appreciate it, and I always feel like such an ass being like, no, I can't, I'm not going this year, thanks for offering. Like, there are so many people I want to meet. There's so many amazing companies and people in the industry who have just offered to, like, do awesome things for me and my family, and I always have to turn them down. I will make it 1 year. I appreciate that, and I'll high five you guys individually. I mean, I probably actually can't physically do that, but I'll try to high five as many of you as possible when I finally make it. I hope you guys are having fun at Blade. I see pictures and stuff, and I see my other YouTube buddies, and they're all having fun, and they're meeting people, and they're getting to talk with people. That everybody just seems so nice and cool, and I just want to be that. I want to experience. I want to breathe the same air as everyone. It looks so fun and cool. I just feel like I'm such a loser. I don't get to do it. Everybody else is in a cool club, and I'm just sitting here in my basement like, you guys like pocket knives? I'm kidding. I love being here with you guys. I appreciate you taking your time, taking time out of your Friday to spend it with me. Bradford Mitchell, thanks for your donation. How about some love for Blue Manat Ninja and Twisted Sis? Their place got hit by a tornado. Oh, geez. Are you serious? That's awful. Yeah. My heart goes out to him. I mean, I've never actually experienced that type of devastation. I've only seen tornadoes from a distance, so I can't imagine what that feels like. But yeah, absolutely. I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you for letting me know, Bradford. I appreciate that. Get a +1 next year, I'll go or just take your spot. Okay. I'm trying to read these. YouTube sent a notification. That's good. I had 2 mock live streams created. YouTube likes to really mess with people trying to start live streams from their mobile phone. So I found that if you create a live stream from your mobile phone, the reason I always complain about this, and it's my fault, because I should just get with the times. I'm trying to do it from my phone. YouTube doesn't want you to do it from your phone. So you do it from your phone, they don't send a notification on your first, like, pre-live until you actually go live. So I set up a mock live, delete it, and then recreate it, and then they send the notification. The problem is if I mess up the recreation, then I have to make another one. And it's just dumb. How do you enter draw? Just by being here? Do I need to comment on videos or something? I never know if I'm entered or not. I'm just here. So there's this big square in the middle of the screen, and it says how to enter on it. I appreciate you being here and being a knight, but there's a big thing in the middle of the screen. It says how to enter, and it says link in the description. So open up the description of the live stream, and there's a big, in capital letters, it says enter here, live participation required. You just click on that. It's all right, man. Like, sometimes it's just a lot going on here, man. Like, people come in, they're not looking for squares. They're looking for knives, right? Can't blame them. Please don't leave. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make fun. Like, what you just asked there is absolutely something that I would do. You ordered your Excalibur. Awesome. I talked to Sergio, and there was a slight halt in production while we were figuring things out with the global economy. Everything's back on track. Everything's good. So you should be able to order, and it should be the normal time frame. I think it's like a month or 2, and you get your hands on it. You want a knife? You're in the right place. I'm still trying to figure out how to get people from TikTok to, because like people on TikTok always, hundreds of people a day. Do you give knives away? And I'm like, yeah, on live streams. And they're like, oh, cool. And then they don't, like, people from TikTok just don't show up. I know that like TikTok natives have the memory of a goldfish, and I'm not trying to be, I'm just stating a fact. Like, if you're a TikTok native, your memory doesn't last very long. So if someone says, like, come here at this date, you're like, and then, and then you're off to chasing butterflies again. You know, so I'm trying to figure out how to get that, like, a live. If TikTok would let me post a story and put a link to it to my live stream while it's happening, it would probably be better. But TikTok won't do that. I am a goldfish. That's fair. My memory's not, my short-term memory is super bad. Said delivery in June. I ordered a few days ago. Can't wait. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, good. Thanks, James, for your donation. I appreciate that. You don't see anything anywhere where it says enter. So the link is in the description, just like it says right here. I'm looking at the description right now, and immediately at the top of it, you have to open the description. It says enter here. Live participation required, and there's a link. It's in all caps and immediately at the top. No, your goldfish. Goldfish crew, rise up. See those rainbow gas stations at Herman's last week? I picked one up if you want to check it out. What do you mean? I mean, I own many rainbow Hermans. My newest, Zirconium Timascus Dragonfly, for example. You mean like they actually themed it around a gas station knife? I didn't know about that. I'll have to speak with Polish Custom Knives. Ultimate Alpha Beast is happening! So they told me they were so bummed out, they're like, it might not happen. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to be a one-of-one prototype. Because I have it right here. I have the Ultimate Alpha Beast right here. It's ridiculous. This is mine. I don't know. This might be like the original prototype. I'm not sure. It says prototype right here. But for a while, they said it might not happen. And I was like, oh man, it's happening. Thanks for your donation, Bespooner. Bespoonerge 75. Gas station boss, gas station final boss. Yeah, that's me. Gas station night final boss. Vort, Boreal Valley, music, background. I'd play it, but it's probably copyright. The Gigapadre. So I always tell Sergio, I'm like, when are you going to send me one of those free gigas? And he always laughs and then doesn't respond. Hey, you got to understand, like, even just shipping it and having me ship it back, like, that's an enormous cost. And I also don't expect Sergio to just fork over whatever those cost. Or they're well over $1,000. My Hermans are amazing. Thank you very much, Henry. I mean, I'd love to take credit for their work, but they make them. So it's Herman that's amazing, and I buy them and show them to you guys. But I appreciate that you think I have good taste in Herman knives. A lot of people are irritated with me that I buy a lot of Timascus stuff, and my response to that is, mind your business. I like what I like. I show such variety here. I feel like I'm pretty good with variety. You see everything here. Sparrow Strix pre-order live June 5th through 13th. Cool, got one. I grabbed one last night. That's cool. Pizza Operator, thanks for your donation. Can you have a knife? Jay the Lord, you can if you win. Literally over 100 times a day, I have people on all different platforms saying, can I please have a knife? You have so many. This is how we do it. I do give back to the community, but I make it fair. I don't just hand out free knives to anybody who asks, because my full-time job would then be mailing off knives to literally everyone who asks. And that there's not a lot of sustainability in that, so we do it fair. We do a live stream, you come here, we hang out, you have a good time, and maybe you win. Bradford sent 10 memberships. Thank you very much, Bradford. I appreciate that. Very cool. At 12 to 17 bucks each. A lot of people tell me, like, you should just sell the stuff that you get for free, like, full-time. I'm like, oh, all right, well, but then there's no content to be, like, then I just turn into, like, a online dealer. Like, I'm not, no. Hey, can I get a knife, Lucifer? Lucifer has a couple of knives that I want to buy, and I keep saying I want to buy that, and he goes, okay, and then I just don't say anything. There's so much stuff I want to buy all the time, but, you know, you got to manage your budget. People are at Blade Show, and it's summertime. Like, the live stream population's always lower in the summer. That's just how it is. Also, the algorithm, like, I'm going to tell you something. Over time, if you make the same thumbnail, you title the same thing the same, over time, eventually, the algorithm doesn't send out nearly as many notifications. Right now, the algorithm is obsessed with sending out notifications for my TSA stuff, my top 10 stuff, Kershaw. Anything that it's on my channel that has Kershaw on the title is going nuts. There are old Kershaw videos on this channel that have over 100,000 views and are still climbing right now. So the algorithm and YouTube doesn't love to send out nearly as many notifications for my lives. And so what needs to happen is the live stream needs to evolve. And I've been thinking about this a little bit. We're still going to give away knives, but I think what would be more entertaining and what would be a more enticing title is to do some of those, I have this huge box of TSA stuff, and I think even though I've made videos on them already, I think it would be fun to get that box out, which, I mean, that box literally weighs like 70 pounds right now. Just get that box out and go through stuff live. Like, you guys know I have fun, like, super nice knives, but I think it would be fun periodically to do live streams where I just go over the TSA stuff again and we all laugh at it together. It'd be fun. I bought 2 Hermans, my first ever Herman in today's drop. I fully blame you, as you were the first YouTuber that introduced me to Herman. I appreciate that. You'll love it. So I got introduced to Herman through Nick Shabazz. Thanks for your donation. My newest TSA box is stuck in limbo. It's in Scranton, Pennsylvania, as in, like, from the office, and they just never scanned it. So it might be gone. Somebody might have found that box and gone, you know what, I think I want this. I'm not going to send it. It never got scanned. So, unfortunately, we may have to take a week off from TSA. And that's okay. I'll tell you why. I'm way back on top 10s, on top 5 most carried. Some of the content you guys love to watch, I'm way back on that. So it might be fun to take a break from TSA and do some of the traditional stuff. And we'll get back to it once I get another box. Yeah, we got to do a TSA trash stream. Judging by how the algorithm reacts to the TSA titles and like especially the shorts, one of those shorts the other day, I posted a TSA short and it got 200,000 views in 24 hours. Oh my God. So we broke, I think I mentioned it on Instagram. We hit a channel record. This channel got over 1 million views in one day. That has never happened before. All records shattered. I woke up the next day, it said you got 1 million views yesterday. I was like, oh my God. What the heck? Nuts. 17,000 subs in the last month. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I never thought we'd see another spike like that, but here we are. All of a sudden, 1 million subs is definitely, it's in the end zone, you know? We're almost to 750,000. I will absolutely do another giveaway. I've got stuff stockpiled. I've got fun stuff to give away. I'm not going to give away $10,000 worth of knives like I did at 500K, but we'll do that and more at 1 million if we get there. But at 750K, I'll definitely give away multiple thousands of dollars in knives. I blame you as well. You kickstarted my knife addiction. I appreciate that, James. I'm sorry, and at the same time, you're welcome. I feel like a lot of people here feel the same way, and that's okay. We're all in this together. Beef Stick, thanks for your donation. Mirror-coated handle, not Damascus. It's a beautiful Herman handle finish. Interesting. So it is different. Okay, Beef Stick, that has me very intrigued. I'll check it out. Shay, thanks for your donation. MC, what was the gateway knife that hooked you? I love this story. Thank you for asking. I love telling this story. So here's the original story, the original knife that kickstarted it. Technically, it was the knife that my dad gave me after I discovered it at my grandma's house. And that knife has been fully restored. My very first pocket knife ever is still in my collection. And Scott and some other wonderful people in the community restored it for me. It's very cool. I'll show it again sometime. But the knife that truly got me addicted, it was Father's Day back in, this was a long time ago. I think I was 20 years old. 17 or 18 years ago is Father's Day, and I was like, I'm gonna get my dad a pocket knife. I went to Walmart and I was like, I'm gonna buy the most badass knife in this case. And I looked in there and I saw that they had a pocket knife for $58, and I was like, holy shit! $58 for a pocket knife? That must be the creme de la creme, the bee's knees of pocket knives. The most expensive knife in the Walmart display? What is this? Jason, Carl, thanks for your donation. The most exotic way I've ever seen to spell Carl. I love it. It was definitely you that got me into EC. I love it. Thank you. That knife was the Kershaw Blur. 18 years ago. Black. Tanto. Serrated. I had no idea that it was actually a good knife, but that's what drew me to it. I was like, that's the most military-looking badass knife I've ever seen. The dude got it out. First time I've ever experienced an assisted knife. I was like, oh my God, it's like a switchblade. I was like, I gotta have it. Bought it, put it in the box. I said, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna give it to my dad. My dad's gonna love this. Got home. I lasted 15 minutes, got it out, started playing with it. Sitting in my apartment with my buddy. And he was drinking beer, and he was like, that's an awesome knife, dude. I was like, I know, it's so cool. It's so sharp, and it's black-coated, so I remember saying something. I was like, these black knives always seem to be, like, the better ones. Like, it's probably military. Just bullshit. Just, like, me making stuff up in my head. And I sold myself on it, and I went back the next day and bought an identical Kershaw for myself. And I gave it to him on Father's Day, and I was like, I liked it so much, I bought it. And that knife, I carried that knife forever. And I ended up giving it to that same roommate when I left. Hold on a sec. Hood Kushnik, thank you for your donation. That was insanely generous. Thank you so much. Hi, MC. I hope you had a great week. I hope you had a great week too, man. Thank you. That was really nice of you. But I carried it forever, and I loved it, and I really liked my roommate, but we had to go separate ways. We just, our paths were different. He was headed off to another state, and I said, I want to give you this. I love this pocket knife. I think you'll like it too. And I got such amazing joy from giving him that knife. And I didn't buy another blur for myself for a long time, but it created that obsession. The next big knife purchase after that was the Benchmade Barrage in 154 cm. And that's when I started watching YouTube knife content. That's when I discovered Knonsense and Jim Skelton and eventually Nick Shabazz. And those three got me absolutely obsessed. So it was the Kershaw Blur, and I got lucky. Because the Kershaw Blur, to this day, is an epic knife. It's such a good purchase. Even as an assisted knife, it's so good. 9 months is a serious commitment, man. Yeah, it is. For so many reasons. I still like Knonsense. Sometimes I pop back on over there. It's wild to me that my channel's actually approaching the same sub. What is he at? Not that, listen, it's not a popularity contest. I'm not at all comparing myself to the legacy of Knonsense. That guy's on a different level. And even if, I'm going to make this statement right now, he's at 865,000 subscribers. Even if my channel does at some point, because he's been there for a bit, even if it does go over, like the legacy that Knonsense has created is not the same legacy that I have created. So I don't really care if someday, and it may never happen, but if someday I have more, we're not the same. The imprint that he has left on the community is not the same as mine. So I will always hold Knonsense at top tier. Same with Jim, same with Nick Shabazz, same with Gideon's Tactical, right? And then we have some of my favorite channels in existence, like Tri-State, Cedric Aneda, Dutch Bushcraft Boys. Like, those are like my favorites. Those are my favorites, man. Wicked Dreams! I got your knife right here. Coming up tomorrow, you'll see the unboxing for this and my reaction to it. The blur is better without the assisted spring try. I should. I've never tried it. I should. You've never heard of Knonsense? He is the man. He is unique. Knonsense is such a unique character. He does guns and stuff too, but like his knife reviews, man. Knonsense was one of the OG tabletop guys. He would rant and he would go on forever. The good old days when that type of content was king. Sub $350 suggestions, or is Olamic worth saving for? I like Olamic, I like him, but for the money that they charge, like, you have so many options. Sub 350, dude, you're talking about, like, you've got hundreds of options there. I have playlists. My top 10 playlist has best of by price, if you go back. Now, some of those videos are outdated, but there's still some good options in there. I don't know if Knonsense was the original. Nick Shabazz referenced somebody else when I talked with him about the origins of tabletop overviewing pocket knives, and he was inspired by somebody else. And I can't remember who he said. I'm an idiot for not mentioning that Nick Shabazz is a personal, like, absolute top tier favorite of mine. Nick Shabazz's style, like, and a lot of his opinions also formed my own opinions, because he is correct about so much. A lot of people dismiss him for his nitpicking and this or that, but Nick Shabazz, I would say, is correct about 95% of the time. He's extremely insightful, and he's also extremely intelligent. I don't think a lot. I think because of his voice, like, people don't realize Nick in reality is an incredibly intelligent person. Nick picking. MC, in your opinion, dollar for dollar, what's the best side opening auto on the market? It's the Launch 16 or the new Launch 21. Easily. Oh my god. The Launch 21 is ridiculous. USA, CPM M4, aluminum G10, great firing power, great quality, top tier. Top tier. Also, a lot of the stuff in ProTech's line. I mean, like, if you're going to look here, look at ProTech. ProTech has the best USA variety. Kershaw's got the value, but the Launch 21's fairly close. Yeah, Kershaw's been... Dude, how epic is it that it's 2025 and Kershaw is just hitting grand slam after grand slam? Kershaw's like, move over. We're a legacy brand. We know what we're doing. Get out of the way. And they're still delivering top-tier cutlery at a reasonable price tag in 2025 amidst all the chaos. Hats off to Kershaw being a badass knife company. It makes me so happy that I started with one of their knives, and to this day, not only is that knife still a recommendable knife, but so much of their stuff is absolutely amazing. And they toured their factory. They finally did it. They do a lot more in-house than I realized. Kershaw's the real deal. They weren't joking around. I mean, like, they have a Chinese wing, but their USA stuff, that's not a joke. So many of us started with Kershaw. Kershaw Skyline 20CV? Yeah, heck yeah. Absolutely. Thanks for your donation. I saw Snex's response to that. People are telling me that he plans to alter it. So, like, people on both sides of the fence, I think, have a reasonable argument. On one side of the fence, yeah, it does take a pretty good amount of wear to get to that point. There are going to be people who are going to use that thing often enough to where that would be a problem. There's also plenty of people who are not going to use it nearly enough for it to ever be an issue. At the same time, something that has a foundation of functionality and intended purpose, it should have been considered, right? I think Jared was right for pointing it out. I think Snex understands where the community is coming from, right? And I think it'll all just work out just fine. But as somebody who created an absolute ass pocket clip on my design and realized this is not good and we have to change it, you know, like, somebody like Snex, I think, recognizes that, and even if it's like, you know, it's not going to affect the majority of people, I think he's like, okay, I still want things to, like, work for that lower percentage of people. So, what's better, the Rook or the Talon? The Talon. I love my Rook. I love it, but the Talon is like... So I EDC the Talon, and I cut an aluminum can open it with... I cut open an aluminum can with it on a live stream just to prove to people I don't mind if it gets beat up. It's such an amazing knife. The Talon's awesome. It's, you know, it's just, you know, it's a $900 knife. Thoughts on mirror polishing my Alpha Bees? Have Lindy do it. Make sure Lindy does it through Knife Modders on Instagram. Let Lindy mirror polish it. She is great. Oh, would you like an example of Lindy's work? Hold on. Hold on. I know you guys want to see what's in these pouches. I don't want to ruin it, but I will show one of them. Yeah, here we go. It's just a little free ad for Knife Modders. You ever seen an eclipse like this? Let Lindy do it. Yeah, Lindy's cool. Pretty hardcore stuff there. You'll see more on that soon. That's the giveaway, right? That's one of Scott's submissions, so unfortunately, no. There's multiple thousands in that knife. You could almost see yourself. Midstream 30? It's not. No, we don't do 30. We do 45. The black one by D in description. So either the Wicked Dream Nefarious or the XM24 Dark Horse. That's a rare bird there, guys. The shiny DLC on the XM24. That's the one I messaged Scott about at like 2 in the morning. And I was like, wake up! I want to buy that! And he sold it to me. Super late at night. Poor Scott. He might have still been awake. He might have still been drinking beer. But he's like, all right, geez, calm down. Yeah, it's Scott from USA Made Blade. The Hinder Spanto. So, yeah. So, this is my current, like, one of my most EDC knives currently. It's the DLT Trading exclusive non-flipper Spanto that I told everybody I was going to buy. And I got a tie scale. Also, I bought it from USA Made Blade. But it's running on phosphor bronze, and this is like my ultimate EDC hinderer. I got it on PB, super smooth, full tie, just like the Dream. The Dream XM carry. I love it. I gave away my last EDC XM at 500K. I can't remember the guy who won it, but he has that. It was a Harpoon Spanto flipper in full tie. With a full thickness tie scale, too. I can't believe I gave that away. Those are very rare now. But I'm so happy to have this back. And it runs so smooth on phosphor bronze. These are great. Don't shy away from switching your XM out to phosphor bronze. I wish Hinderer would upgrade to ceramic bearings. Their steel bearings are fine, but like I just worry about using them and like getting them wet and stuff. They're probably fine. Yeah, you can always throw skiffs in there. That's true. Show the Migron. Oh yeah. That's my favorite overbuilt Migron. The DLC Geddon. God. These are crazy for 350. These are crazy. I think they're 300 thousandths. It's a big chunk of M390. Absolute monster. Beast of a knife. If you're like, you know, trying to figure out how to increase your testosterone levels, hold that. That's not scientifically accurate. That's not going to work. But it makes you feel powerful. Yeah, I think they're 350. Yeah, they have the best priced overbuilt premium stuff on the market. You heard soy? Soy helps. The one above to the right. So that's one of the Poicolos. Mirror DLC. They list this as a mid-tech, and I bet they're right. I bet there's a lot. This is a Chinese mid-tech, and I bet there's a lot. So they have, it's triple finished. They clarified on Instagram. I bet there's an enormous amount of manual process in this. Poicolo is not a joke. Poicolo has proved that China can do a mid-tech and make it valuable. They kicked the doors into the knife community, announced themselves, and told everyone to sit down. They said, "Sit down. We're talking now," and we did. We sat down, and yeah, they're dead serious. Poicolo is amazing. How's my baby? Yeah, so if you don't know, I have a super chunko mungo, super ultra sized baby. She is Mega Thunder mode and Gorgatron Tub Thumper Supreme. The earth quakes when she walks. She is a Thunder Zord. Roly-poly, chunky little... I love her so much. I love to hug her. And she gets annoyed by it, but she's a Mega Chungo baby. And it's adorable. Super fat babies are the most precious thing in the whole world. I mean, all babies. Like, babies are just adorable. But I have a Mega Chungo. She's getting there. She's 1 and she's trying, but she has 2 older siblings that bring her everything. Her life is so simple. She has no incentive. So she crawls. Like, she has the funny turbo mode crawl. You know, like, babies figure out that they can shift gears? Like, she's doing that, and, like, she crawls really fast. And we stand her up, and we're like, you can walk. Go ahead. And she's like, I could, or I could just have you bring it to me. There's no incentive if you have older siblings, you know? Yeah, does she milk? She has the neck cheese. Yeah, there's no neck there. It's just a series of rolls. You have to really dig in there and get it out. She's so sweet. Give me a sec, guys. No one's supposed to be here, but I can't tell if it's someone's upstairs or the washing machine's going off. Give me a sec. It was, in fact, the washing machine. If I'm here by, like, I don't know what age you get to where if you're in your house, okay, it's not an age thing. But, like, I remember being in college and in my apartment, I'd hear a big bump in the middle of the night and I'd be like, whatever. But, like, now, even when it's not just me here and I hear a bump, I'm like, I have to go check it out. Because I'm worried, like, did a dresser just fall on one of my kids? You know, and right now I think the kids are over at Grandma's house eating dinner, which is typically what they do when I do my streams. But I always worry, like, what if it's something serious? And, like, I don't want to be too busy streaming to not go inspect what's happening. You gotta check. Yeah, I hear a bump and I'm like, one of my kids is something happened to one of my kids. I have to go check. Better safe than sorry, 100%. Hawk and Microtech drama. Before I ask chat, I'll tell you, I think we all felt a little, and listen, everything right now is alleged. We got legal stuff happening on Microtech's end and on Gavin's end. So, like, I don't want to be involved with this, and I think we all felt a little uneasy when Microtech announced that they had a zero blade play system. I think all of us in the deepest pits of our stomach felt slightly uneasy about that. And as much as we all loved the idea of getting zero blade play on a system that would only cost us $350 versus $2,000 or more, it's still a lot of us in the core community probably felt a little uneasy about that. I don't know the inner workings of this, and I'm not going to pretend to know enough to make any sort of definitive statement. I do respect Gavin's right to protect his IP. I understand his perspective, and I don't think he's wrong for trying to, you know, like, hey, whoa, you know, like, I get it. Think Anthony Marfiona's a joke? Well, you know, there's just a lot of stuff that's happened in the history of the knife world, you know, with Microtech. And I love my Microtechs. And I buy Microtech knives, and I enjoy them. But it's like, you know, sometimes if you feel like you're being bullied, you got to stand up for yourself. I'm a knife reviewer, and I stay out of all of that. I stay out of community drama. I don't like the bullying. I don't like larger companies pushing people around. And a lot of people are like, Gavin's charging so much for his knives, blah, blah. But like, dude, I think like just on principle, like a lot of us can kind of understand where Gavin's coming from. I've talked with Gavin many times. He's a delight. He's a good person. I've never spoken with Tony. I'm not going to judge his character. You know, I don't know. I get it though. Yeah, we don't like the copying, but like legally, like here's where I'm at. We have to wait to find out if it's legally defined as that. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you definitely you have to wait and find out if it was legally defined as that, you know. So all I can do is just sit and see how it unfolds. But I do understand why Gavin was irritated by. I mean, irritated is putting it lightly. I mean, you're coming after it's his livelihood. I review knives, I don't review people. But I like Gavin. And I get it. Opinion on Mannix 2 Salt. Which steel? I mean, the Mannix 2 is iconic. It's an amazing knife. What time is it? Oh, it's about time. What soundboard should we use tonight? SpongeBob. SpongeBob soundboard. Hold on, I gotta test a few of these out before I do the ad read. Hold on, let's see what we got here.
A few moments later.
I love that. That's classic. Hold on, let me crank this up.
Victory screech! 1 hour later. You what?
Oh my god, no. Nightmare fuel.
Thank you for your patronage.
Oh, that's perfect. All right. Hold on. Thank you very much, Blue Mage, for your donation. There you go, buddy. Go get yourself a sweet Gerber straight on me. I'm realizing how weird it is for you guys to just hear me yelling with no background music. Like, there's no reason for me to yell. But I've gotten so used to it. This is the volume of my voice. It's sorry, RIP to headphone users. Are you ready? We should do this with the music. It's weird without it. If you're here, knives are your thing. If knives are your thing, you've got to join bladebinge.com. Links in the description. Bladebinge.com is where knife enthusiasts go to buy, sell, and trade on the secondary market, fully protected. Protected! Infinite fortitude. That's not part of the ad read. Fully protected on every deal. No forms, no scams, no guesswork. This is all actually true. Like, this is the ad read, but it's all true. Just simple and safe transactions between knife lovers who are always on the hunt. Only interested in buying something new? Slide over to bladebinge.com, bladebingeshop.com, where we're talking 5,000 plus new blades from all the top brands, plus their exclusive dark mode collab knives you won't find anywhere else. Nowhere. You can search the depths of the universe. They're absent. These knives are super limited and sell out almost immediately. If you're in need of a good user for an excellent price, or you're searching for that next grail, check out Blade Binge first. They truly are the, it's capitalized, knife enthusiast marketplace built by knife people for knife people. Oh, we're gonna close that.
Thank you for your patronage.
Oh, that was lame.
Thank you for your patronage.
All right, so now it is time. God. If only I would get with the times. It'd be such a smooth transaction if I could just get with it. The sponsor of tonight's live stream is bladebinge.com, if that's not apparent. Thank you, Blade Binge, for sponsoring. I don't mind that at all, especially considering they give away awesome knives for me to give away. We have the Tempest knives. And Blade Binge, is this the downdraft? Or is this the, hold on. Is that what this is? It's the fat carbon, like the Tiffany Blue fat carbon and 154 cm downdraft. Still with the little thingy under the clips. You know I haven't used this. It's brand new, okay? That's what we're gonna draw for. Right now. Now! Let me get the iPad, hold on. Oh, I forgot to boot it up. It's charged. I forgot to boot it up. Oh, no, it's on. Oh, it's on. We're good. Get off. Shut up, Siri. Stupid Siri. Nobody uses you anymore. You're old news. Stupid Siri's like, I'm still relevant. I can look up facts. Sometimes your kids ask me if octopuses have ever had 10 tentacles. And I say no, unless it's a genetic mutation and they learn things. Shut up, Siri. I look through the history of stuff that my kids have asked Alexa, and I'm like, oh my God. One of the things was, Alexa, here we go. Let's set off everybody's Alexa. Alexa! Play a Santa Claus fart. You're welcome. Courtesy of my kids. Hold on, let me get this loaded up. Type 1 if your Alexa actually responded to that. Yeah, oh, that's so great. I love that your households are farting. Yeah, that's the stuff that's in my Amazon Alexa history. Like, that's the type of... It's not like they're not learning anything. They're just playing various fart sounds. They want to know what it's like. They want to know what it sounds like if Santa Claus would fart. And Alexa will do it. Give me a sec. Oh, good. It's still there. Oh, it's still there. Sometimes this iPad just doesn't do it, and sometimes... Actually, right now it's kind of taking a dump. Give me a sec. There we go. Okay, we gotta log in. Give me a sec. Okay. So here's the site. We're gonna refresh the page. Okay. We're gonna paste the link. This is for the Tempest. So to everybody watching, almost 1,000 of you right now. That's great. This is not the final giveaway of the evening. We're doing the Midstream giveaway. This is the sponsored giveaway. There's more knives to give away, and you have to be here in order to claim your prize. Filter is on. Let's get the comments. Probably about 1,000. Look how much better the population is now that we're not focusing on this stupid community champion thing. Like, that system sucks. That needs revision by YouTube. So here's the winner for the first, the Midstream giveaway. Lord Marer. Thank you for the opportunity, MC. Congratulations, Big Purple M. So I need chat to shut their big, beautiful faces, your beautiful noise holes. Most of your noise is welcome and accepted, and you know, I love it so much I would high-five your face for all of the beautiful noise that comes out of it, but for now I need you to just plug it with a fat wad of coleslaw so that we can find this person. Hey, there he is right there. Excellent. You won, buddy. That's yours. Courtesy of Blade Binge. I'll make sure that it's all fancy and new and everything for you. It's all special. Right? Oh, there's stuff in there. Hold on. Oop. Oh, no. Oh, a lot of things happened at once. I pulled the soundboard back up. So this, put that back in there. And this. To the winner, please email me at metalcomplex87@gmail.com with your first and last name, your shipping information, and the exact knife that you won, which I believe is the up draft or the down draft. Tempest. You can say the Tempest knife. This is what you got to do: first name, last name, address, and the knife you won. Sometimes I'm late on that, but you'll get shipping information probably Friday, Saturday, or Monday of the. Not like Friday or Saturday of next week or the following Monday. It takes me a while. I'm slow. I don't have a staff. It's just me. So I appreciate you being patient with me. My kid just got whacked with a pitch to the head. Oh no. Is he okay? A pitch to the head? Was he batting? MP Massacre, is he, is he actually okay? That's scary. I've seen that happen many times. Baseball season. I hope he's okay, sincerely. I really do. Launch 21 or 16? 21 because it's not a Tanto. But if you like the Tanto, go the 16. It's the same knife. She's good. I'm sorry, I said he by default. It was my fault for assuming. She's good. Base hit. Oh, base hit. Excellent. Got hit and still got a base hit. What a champion. Excellent. Tough kiddo. Round of applause there for MP Massacre's kiddo. Excellent work. Round of applause. Everybody, actually, I command it. Swords in the air if you're a member, and round of applause if you're not. We're all going to celebrate that. That's a big win. Very good. I think kids should play sports. I'm not going to judge anybody if your kids don't play sports. You're the parent. You make the decisions. But I think playing sports is a good thing. And I think understanding that there are risks involved with sports is part of it. Kids can get hurt, and it's a big deal for sure. But I also think that team building and camaraderie and all the social stuff and just being a part of a team, working for something and trying to, go for that win and understanding what it means to win as an individual and win as a team and lose as an individual and lose as a team is very important. I think keeping score is important. I don't like community, sports where they don't keep score. I think that's absolute nonsense. Your kids need to, I'm not going to teach you how to parent, but as a parent, I think it's important to understand when you lose and understand when you win. No, in the softball league, she's in no walk after hit. Okay, all right. MC Bluminati Ninja Twisted Sis lost their home in a tornado. I heard this earlier. Able or want to? Do we? Hey, Stacy, do you have a link where I can? Or do they have like where we can send funds? I forgot to post my Patreon. I don't really care about that. If you have a link where people can donate, I would be more than happy to post it in stream. You can post the link if there's any link where people can donate to that. I'm more than happy to play host. If there's a link, just let me know and I'll pin it. That's such a sad deal. Blade Bench has dragon knives with lady portraits. That's cool. I think dragon knives with lady portraits are. I mean, like that's kind of an untapped market. I think we all learned that after that short got 2.5 million views. People would like to have dragon knives with lady portraits, so the industry really needs to get on that. Is there no link? I feel for those people. I'd love to help them out any way that I can. If there's a way that we can donate, I'm open to it. I just need a link. I mean, or dude portraits. Maybe you're a lady, or whatever your preference. I don't really care what your preferences are. I kind of like the idea of hyper artistic, like 80s themed, like battle aesthetic. You know, it's like a dude with armor and like 8-pack abs and a big sword, or it's a lady with 8-pack abs and a big sword. I don't really care. Whatever. Put that in a big oval in the middle of the knife and make it dragon themed, and then make it out of premium materials, and I promise you, you're gonna have a winner. You know, like the movie Heavy Metal, like in that style. Or like the original Star Wars. Like, do you remember the original Star Wars where, you know, with she's like holding on to his leg and he's got the he's got the lightsaber up in the air, like that style of art in the middle of your pocket knife. 100%. Van art, he nailed it. Van art on pocket knives. Let's bring it back. There are more giveaway knives, yeah. People always leave because they assume I'm done. That was the Midstream giveaway. I've got 4 more knives to give away and 2 winners. 2 winners to draw. Each winner will get 2 knives, so that's still upcoming. He's doing direct PayPal donations. So, can somebody give me he has Instagram? Somebody tell me what his Instagram is, and we'll try and shout it out here. It's hard to remember all. I mean, like, it's not. I'm not being lazy. It's just hard to remember exactly what their accounts are. But it's not the point. The point is they need help. Oh, you think I'm doing a button compression lock on Excalibur? You're close. I just revealed a major thing there. It's the first time I've ever actually said that. No more. No more hints. No more reveals. Just wait. You will get what is coming. Yes. Be patient. It's not a button frame lock. Good guess, though. No more. No more. I'm done. Don't ask me anymore. Don't ask me. Let me build the theater. Let me build it. I love the long form, big reveal stuff. Let me do it. Let me be Metal Complex, guys. Let me play that role. Link posted in Patreon chat. Okay, hold on. Hold on, guys. Give me a sec here. Okay, so one of the I found it. Thank you. One of the people who was affected by the storms, and I would be happy to pin both. One of the people here that was affected is Johnny Lopez, and that's his Instagram handle right there. And they are accepting, probably through their bio, PayPal donations. So if you would like to help out, this person apparently lost their home. If you'd like to help out, then you can look them up on Instagram right there via what I've posted there in at the top. You can click on it; it'll expand, and then you can donate. Don't trust button locks after my Mordax. Slammed my finger. Cut a rope, spine, tapped tree, bam, instantly bleeding. Yeah, so I will never do a button lock on my own designs. If I do anything button operated, it'll be a superior locking system. But no, there will not be any button Excaliburs. Not with a plunge lock, anyways. Okay, it's time for the the traditional bathroom break. My beautiful wife got off early today, and we decided to go have a beer. So I started a little early. I'll be right back. Okay. Hang tight. Hang tight. Final giveaways coming up. Dropping the kid off at the pool. I don't have nearly enough time for that. That's a whole experience. We all need to have a... I'll let you make that decision on your own. How many knives are left for the giveaway? There's 8. And winners get to pick 2. And there's definitely some awesome stuff in there. But after tonight, I'll do what I usually do. Hold on, one sec. Hold that thought. Ron Crow, thanks for your donation. MC Adventure 50. Adventures 50 Titanium, Justin, and myself are having a joint live stream tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, Ron Crow, you click on his banner there and go to his channel. So, it's Adventures 50, Titanium Justin, and himself are doing a joint live stream. You guys should definitely participate in that. Go ahead and subscribe to his channel and click notifications, turn them on, make sure that you're there. That's cool. Maybe I'll join in if I have time. I'm taking my kids fishing tomorrow, so we'll see. What was I talking about? I said hold that thought, now I forgot it. What was I just saying? God dang it. Goldfish. Well, phones work while fishing, but I want to be present for my kids. About what knives? Oh, yeah. So, thank you. So, tonight, whatever's in the pouches, whatever you get's what you get. The last 4 knives, I'll look through the pouches. What hinder for bike red Eclipse 18? What hinder for bike red Eclipse 18 Jurassic? XM18 for red. Whatever you draw tonight's what you draw, but I'll go through the final 4 pouches. If there's any budget knives left, I'll remove them and replace them with premium knives. So the final stream for this group of 20 will include only premium knives at or above $200 in value. That means anybody who participates in that live stream and actually wins will get 2 premium knives, a minimum value of $400. I do that all the time. I'll do it this next time. There's some cool stuff in there. We're good to go. You have a high chance of winning a premium knife tonight. That's not tonight. There's 8 left. You'll get what you get tonight. But everything in there's awesome. Aluminum Auto XM18 or Launch 21. So like this is a superior build. Like it's so much more like premium and finished better. It's not necessarily going to be a better tool than the Launch. But if you want that extra premium, it's got titanium liners. I confirmed this with Hinder. It's got titanium liners. It's got really nice anodized aluminum. It's got a super nice blade, high polish, right? It's got all that cool. You want the extra, go with the XM. You want that all in-house, small batch product, go with the XM. You wanted just a good tool and still made in the USA, go with the Launch. Please show the Poicolo Alchem in the middle, thanks MC. There's always people in the chat who haven't seen this before. It's the only morphing blade I've ever seen. This is solid Timascus, and yeah, that's actually gold-plated. It's 24 karat gold-plated M390. But that's not all. Crazy, right? Does it actually cut? Not very well, but it's pretty cool. $5,000. They made 8 of them. They're gone. You can still buy the basic one sometimes. It's got that good. God of gas station. Yeah, this is gas station knife final boss there for sure. I can't see the crowns anymore from my end. It's bugged out. So I don't know who's... the community leaderboard thing, it's trivial to me. I have no idea. Like, you can give yourself a pat on the back if you're number 1, number 2, or number 3. I don't do anything with that anymore. After it ruined my last stream, I just stopped focusing on it. Polywog Apocalypse says completely different. Wow, who cares? I mean, alright, that's fair. God, I hate this stupid song! Skate or Die soundtrack sucks. Yeah, it made the last stream crap. Absolutely. Oh, now I can see it, yeah. I mean, like, I wanted to see what would happen, so I incentivized it. We did a giveaway, but it just sucked. People were competing for, like, number 1, and it made the chat suck. And... I mean, but here's the thing. I can't blame chat. I can only blame myself, because I was the one running it. They sound like they're from Pokemon games. So, it's because the music is, they call them chiptune. It's 8-bit. So these are from a time period known as the 80s. It's an ancient time period, back in a primitive state for video games. But believe it or not, it was the definitive sound back then. It was essentially the all-encompassing sound of video games back then. A wild experience growing up in the late 80s, early 90s. Did I get a Battle Black XM? No! Because you guys bought them all! They sold in 30 seconds! I tried! You dicks! I posted the link to share it with you all, and you bought them too fast! I couldn't even get one. Damn it. I donate to donate. I don't care about points. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, no, I didn't get one. You guys beat me. That happens sometimes. I'm not granted an all-access pass to this stuff. I appreciate all the commissions, but I didn't get one. I told you. People are like, oh, nobody cares about Hinder knives anymore. They're saying, yeah, certain models sell in 30 seconds. Hinder knives are absolutely still top tier items. if you picked up a non-flipper Spanto Battle Black, congratulations. It's automatically worth more money now. That's just how it goes, man. They're Pokemon cards. They're Pokemon cards, man. Certain Pokemon cards, like, great, it's a holo. You're not going to get anything for it. Other Pokemon cards, you're going to make 10 times what it's worth after, like, a year or two, you know? Someone said Golden Axe. Let's find out if he's accurate. No, Gyrus or Gyrus is this song, according to the YouTube playlist here. Cybertrix. Sure. Where is it? That knife will look like a Cybertruck. Hey guys, it look like a Cybertruck. Anybody ever notice that? Yeah. Yeah. Keen observation there. It's almost like they knew that when they named it the Cybertrix, but yeah, good job there, kiddo. You're never gonna catch me! That knife look like a Cybertruck! I'm sorry. I got an original Black Lotus MTG card, Matt. Eh, nice. Good for you. Yeah, it does, because that was the goal. That's what I'm saying. That's why they did it. It's not like it was they tripped and they're like, whoops, we actually made a knife look like a Cybertruck. That was the goal. That's why they called it the Cybertrix. Every time I show that knife on TikTok or YouTube, there's just like thousands of comments like, oh my god! This is crazy, it looks just like the Cybertruck. Yeah! All right, I don't want to talk about Elon and Trump. Please. For the sake of everyone, just like, oh my god, my eyes and ears are puking with boredom on that topic. Please. Please don't. I'd rather chew glass right now, please. Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Have a personality. It's fine to pay attention to politics, and it's important to pay attention to it. But don't make that your personality, please. Politics suck. Yeah, I agree. Whatever. Black up top. Black up top? Oh, hey. I'm going to show off one more since I showed it on... I showed this knife on Instagram. I want to show you guys this. Have you ever seen a Sabenza, or I'm sorry, not a Sabenza, but an Inkosi that's been rebladed? Furthermore, have you ever seen an armor core blade? Would you like to see an armor core blade? Armor core reblade in Kosi. Ooh. A little risky there with that little fancy move. It's just debris on the blade, not scratches. It's just dust. Boop, 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 beep, beep, boop, boop. This is such a crispy tune. It just makes me want to dance, you know? It's so nice. So pleasant. It's like an item shop tune. Politics only matter here when knife laws are in question. I agree. Yeah, if knife laws are in question, sure, knock yourself out. Talk politics. Knife laws are dumb. Oh my god, it's getting close to time to drop, but I'm not ready. I just want to hang. I just want to chill. I like doing the giveaways, but I also like chatting with people. I know, I feel like I'm about to buy a potion. I'm low on potions. I only got 3 in the inventory. I'm going to need 10 for that boss battle. 10 regular, 5 high potion. That's the ratio. You're going into a boss battle? 10 regular, 5 high. Early game. Early game. That's not late game equipment. Early game. 10 regular potions, 5 high potions. High 5 potions. Phoenix down required. At least 3 Phoenix downs. At least 3 Phoenix downs. You're going into a boss battle with 1 or 2 Phoenix downs. You're wrong. Thanks for your membership there. How about the pyramids? How about the pyramids, man? I don't know. There's pyramids all over the place, apparently. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe Tesla was onto something. Who knows? We'll probably find out. White Mage and Life Spell? Yeah, that guy's a veteran. I agree. You're good to go there. You gotta have that Gilgamesh card for Omega Weapon, though. You guys remember, huh? The OGs in Final Fantasy VIII? You're trying to fight Omega Weapon without that Gilgamesh card? Like, it's doable. But you gotta have it. You gotta have it. I mean, you're very unlikely to win otherwise. The colorful one below the Herman. Oh yeah, sure. My ultimate custom, my ultimate handmade custom. So this is fully handmade and also sole authorship. So the guy who makes this knife not only handcrafts it, but he makes his own materials. So this is Mr. Dalibor Bergam out of Croatia. This is a Dalibor Bergam unnamed in Altanium as an integral. How beautiful. Zero etch. Sanmai. Sole authorship. That tire tread, though. That tire tread up there. Just some dust on the blade. The craziest knife I own. The Dalibor Bergam unnamed. So I waited quite a long time for this, but it is absolutely a pinnacle collector item in my, all my knives. Runs on phosphor bronze washers, by the way. Yeah, it was expensive. I don't know what it's worth if I were to sell it. I don't know. I don't ever do that. I paid $6,500 for that, which I thought was fair. I own multiple knives that are worth that or more, and out of all of them, like that one was the easiest $6,500 that I dropped on a knife. He calls it Daltanium. So what it is it's commercially pure titanium mixed with another grade of titanium, not your typical grade 6. And then there's zirconium in it, so it's very exotic titanium Damascus with zirconium, non-typical, and you get a lot of vibrant colors out of it. But he makes it himself. I got both versions of the limited edition Militas and Mother of Pearl, my Max Ace Blacklight and Damascus, plus a Buck 110 Python with a Python sheath today, so I'm super happy. Dude, that sounds epic, man. Thank you for your donation. I love that. I'm on the edge. That's great. Let's all like his donation there. I think that's cool. He's a happy guy. He scratched the itch today, guys. Round of applause. He scratched the itch. He did it. He's doing the knife guy thing. Let's go. I had to throw the gauntlets away. They fell apart. I had to throw my gauntlets away. I'm going to have to buy new gauntlets. If anybody has a link for great, like, medieval gauntlets, I want chainmail. Can I buy chainmail gauntlets on Amazon? That's what I want. I want full chainmail gauntlets. Apparently, I bought the low-quality gauntlets. Chainmail's heavy? I can do that. I can do heavy. Yeah! Can you make me a pair? God, this tune is so epic. All right, I gotta stop putting this off, guys. It's time. Okay, so I'm going to just lay these out. We're not going to move the knives because that's just too much work. And it's annoying. You guys have to sit here and watch me move all the knives. I'll just put this stuff on top of everything. We'll do 4. And we'll do 4. If you have not entered yet, if you're new, if you're here from wherever and you're like, where am I? This weird guy, clearly drinking beer. You're right. How to enter, link in the description. I'm going to give you guys a set. I got to run upstairs because the doorbell thing, I finally figured out the doorbell thing. It went off. It's probably the neighbor's dog, but I have to check. So, take this time, enter, do this. It's right here. Just do it. I'll come back and draw. Yeah, it was a dog. Okay, so before we draw, I want to make this statement. I was thinking about this. I have given away hundreds and hundreds of knives on this channel, and I always email people and give them their tracking confirmation. And many of those people email me back and say, I got it. You know, I love it. Thank you. And I really appreciate that. But a lot of people don't. They just get it and they're good. And that's also fine. I worry periodically that maybe somebody who was promised a knife didn't get it and just assumed like, well, maybe it wasn't real. In the event that you have won one of my giveaways, I don't care if it was a month ago or if it was 2 years ago. If you're watching this stream right now and you won a giveaway and for whatever reason you didn't receive your knife, you need to email me. I know that it's probably rare and unlikely, but if that has ever happened to you, you should email me. I will still give you knives. Anybody who has won is owed a knife on this channel. So if that's ever happened, I've never had someone email me. All of the times that's happened, like, hey, it's lost, like I've always, given knives. But just as a public statement, if you've won and you didn't get anything from me, we can look up your original email. I can confirm it. It's very easy to do. I'll give you knives. So just know I got your back. Email me. I want to make sure everybody who won actually gets it. Okay? All right. So I assume everybody is entered. Don't email me if you didn't win. Like, it's just a waste of time. It's very easy to confirm if you're real or not. So don't risk it. I'll put you on a blacklist. Bruce? So Bruce is the only person in existence that won my giveaway 3 times. Bruce Levering got his first 2 winnings and gave away his 3rd winning. He won 3 times, and the 3rd one, he was like, this is ridiculous. Give it to somebody else. Yeah, I'll never forget that. Bruce is the only person in history who's won 3 times. Give me a sec. I'm just loading up the link. Okay. We got a fresh page here, but I'm going to reload it. There we go. There it is right there. There's the link. Filters on. We're going to get the comments here. Whoops. 1,342. Wow, that's, hey, we're doing pretty good on the population in here is pretty good tonight. All right. The winner of the first, we're doing 2 of these. If you win, you get to pick 2. Can you guys like the live stream? 1,200 of you in here, almost, 1,250 people in here, 458 likes. Come on now. Oh my God, you guys are being super cool with donations. I hadn't even looked at that. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Valkyrie Jean! I won! I won! Yes, you did. Headphone users are pissed right now. Let that be a lesson to you. I will scream sometimes. Congratulations. Where are they at? It should be an easy one to find. There. I'm here. I'm here. There you go. Hey, pick 2. Everybody quiet down. Let them pick 2. 4 on the left, 4 on the right. You can pick 2 on the left, 2 on the right, or one from each group. You just let me know. Two left, 4 right. 2. Whoops. 4. Okay? 2 and 4. Oh, you got a premium. You got a premium with the crystal tie. The Remet, is it the Woodpecker? So this is crystal titanium. I think it's the RT Woodpecker in M390. Super nice. I think that's about 250 bucks. Nice pull. That's a Charizard, dude. Ma'am, sir. Doesn't matter. Charizard. Oh, it's in the pouch. What is this? A little Civivi? Just a little Civivi. Just a little fun little guy. I don't even know what this is. Onion Jr. Okay, is it Ken's kin? I'm not sure what this is. Civivi. Nice knife. I mean, you can't go wrong with Civivi. 14C28N, it looks like. If we can read that. Can we read it? I can't even see it through the camera. 14C28N. Congrats. Email me at metalcomplex87@gmail.com with your first and last name, your shipping information. Is that you can see my head there. First and last name, shipping information, and the 2 knives that you won. You can say the Remet and the Civivi, and that'll be fine. You know, this is a great time since I've got you all captive. It's a great time for this. Hold on now. There it is, right there. Give me a sec. So, if you'll notice, I've changed the pinned comment to my Patreon. Have you ever wondered? What does a guy like Metal Complex do on Patreon? I'll keep this quick. I do a lot of stuff on Patreon. I do exclusive knife giveaways every month. I do exclusive content. You get private access to my Discord, private access to buy, sell, trade, ton of stuff. You can join for $1 a month and gain access to essentially everything minus the bonus giveaways. Every month I do a $1 tier giveaway. It's going to be a knife worth $200 or more. I also do a $3 tier giveaway. That's 2 knives worth $200 or more. And I also do a $5 tier giveaway if you want to join that tier. 3 $200 knives plus, so triple the chances, lower population, plus heavily discounted knife sales. I just did a knife sale campaign, so people in Patreon will vouch for that. You can get amazing knives at usually close to half price. Lots of amazing stuff on Patreon. Very active there. Awesome community. Moderated Discord. Very chill Discord. Very fun stuff. I'd like to think it's worth it. If you want to join my Patreon, there's a link at the top of chat. You can join it, support the channel. What do I use the money for? I buy knives and turn it into content. That's what I do. Some of those knives get turned around and sold at a discount. So if you want to join, you can. If not, that's totally fine. Not required for the stream, but there it is. All right. What the heck? Okay, so do we have everything in place? Yeah. So the second winner tonight? Blah, 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 blah. Wait. That name sounds familiar. Is this guy won before? Blah, blah, blah? Is this a different guy with a funny name? I feel like this guy's won before. There's always money in the banana stand. Okay. Did he win? Has he won? Is this a double? Is this a second winner? Where is he? I feel like I've seen this guy before. Hold on, let's see if he's here. He can confirm. He has? I was gonna say, there's always a chance. Hold on. He might not be here. That's funny if he won 2 times and wasn't here. 7:31. He's got 2 minutes. Slow down. Let's look for that car. Dude, how funny if he actually did win. I swear I've seen his name before. Because I made a joke about it being funny. Wait, was he not here the first time? Someone said he hasn't won twice now. Has this guy's name been drawn twice and he blew both winnings? He pooping. Yeah, he's definitely won before. I've seen it. I've seen that name before. Hold on. It's not Poopy. It's not Poopy Pablo. It's also not a bot, because I checked his comment history. I also checked his account history. Not a bot. Dude, no way. He's not here. He's got until 7:33, and I'm late, guys. As soon as I give these away, I got a jet. Yeah, I'll draw another one if he's not here. All right. Sorry, bud. Bobble. I hope. I mean, how wild. The actual winner for the second group is Obsidian 1. It says no way. Purple O. Slow down. Let him talk. Hold on. Come on now. You gotta be here, dude. Oh, he's here. I just saw him. There we go. Obsidian 1. Choose 1 from each group. 2 from the left, 2 from the right, whatever you want. Everybody else slow down. Let him talk. Let me know which ones you want. I want to be able to hear myself. I saw him. Oh, Bob's here? Bob, email me in here. Bobble, email me here, and we'll chat. I'll get you something. But you weren't here when I asked for you. Don't try to fake it either, guys. That's a dumb waste of time. What did he pick? It's alright. I'll hook Bob up. Don't worry. Bob, just email me. I missed it. Say it again. Obsidian 1, 3 on both. Okay. I got it. Hey, the best egg. Is it the Cricket? Or QSP Beetle? QSP Beetle with the blue coating. It's a weird knife. Fun, though. That's yours. Second one. Oh, it's the weird super aluminum Olight. It's a weird. I don't understand completely. It's a Ken Onion design, but it's this weird like side grade of super aluminum that's supposed to be like impact and scratch resistant. It's a cool knife. Like, it works. It's definitely functional. It's nicely made. But yeah, so you want them both. Congratulations. Email me at metalcomplex87@gmail.com with your first and last name, your shipping information, and the exact knives that you want. You can say the QSP and the O-Light or the O-Knife or whatever, and you're good. See if we got stuff to give away here. Oh, I have 10 free memberships. Lucky. We're going to do 20 tonight. There's 5 from me. Bonus night. 5 more from me. And 10 more, which I'll pay for. YouTube gives me 10 a month to give away for free, but I'll do all of them at once and then 10 more. Fun stream. Fun stream. Check out my Patreon. It's worth it. Or don't. It's fine. The content's free. But if you want to join in on the extra stuff, I always got extra stuff. Good time on Patreon. Good folks. Lots of big benefits on Patreon. Get your hands on something rare. Periodically, I'll let people know I do sell very rare knives out of my own personal collection on Patreon. We had a couple people get some super rare Hermans at basically half price within the last month. Some other things that are discontinued. Every now and then I purge things from my own personal collection, and it's kind of at random. It's whatever I feel like I need to make, when I need to make space. So if you're interested in that, it's something that you can gain access to for $1 a month on my Patreon. So link at the top of chat if you want to check that out. If not, no problem. Thank you for liking the video. I thought my wife came home. I thought I heard the garage door. I guess not. Those stupid. So we bought those washing machines. I bought 2 of them. It's a washing machine that also dries. So like you just put the clothes in and you push the button and it washes and dries it. It's been great. I bought 2 of them so that I could do double the laundry, and they've been excellent. But my God, they're noisy. They're so they're so loud, but they do a good job. What brand? Gosh, I think they're GE. Maybe I'm wrong. GE or Whirlpool. They're black, but they've been great, and they're very low maintenance. Like, the maintenance on them is pretty simple. You got to pull, so they build up moisture, and you have to drain the moisture every now and then. But it lets you know, like, the screen says, like, hey, it's time to drain the thing. And then sometimes it tells you, because it's got like a dual filter, and you have to like take it out and like rinse it off. But it tells you, like, hey, you've done 100 loads, you need to take this out and do it. And you can Bluetooth your phone to it, so you get phone notifications. And you can control it with your phone. It's really nice. They're terrible. They've been great so far. I'm still waiting on the next version of Excalibur to come in, the prototype, and I'll announce it the day it comes in. I don't care if it's 10 o'clock at night, I'll announce it. Is the Sage 6 worth $300? You don't have to pay $300 for the Sage 6. You can get it for $200 in S30V. At $200, I think it's worth it. At $300, you have to ask yourself if you really want... And I did confirm this with Spyderco. It really is solid carbon fiber at $300. But... is a $100 markup worth S90V and solid carbon to you? If it is, then go for it. If it's not, buy the $200 version. They're both overpriced, but it's also one of the best DDC knives in existence. I have no problem saying that. The Sage 6 button-operated compression lock at $200 to $300, despite being overpriced, is definitely one of the greatest DDC knives in existence, period. Here it is right here. My own personal, which I actually still have to pay eKnives for. They sent it to me, and I said I might buy it, and I haven't paid them for it yet, so... But I will. Great knife. Now they're home. Okay, time to go. Thank you all for letting me live my dream as my job. I appreciate that. Thank you all for participating in the live stream. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my Patreon supporters, my TikTok followers, my Instagram followers, people who just watch my channel casually and don't subscribe. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of this. This is so much fun. I hope you all have an excellent rest of your Friday evening and an excellent rest of your weekend. Bye.